how you want to place your product, and what is the market gap available for your particular product, and product survey, and public search survey, and market demand and supply, and convenience service packaging, how we are selecting the packaging services, and manufacturing strategies. This location is very much important when you start the food industry. Either it should be nearer to your raw material or it should be nearer to your market. And construction cost, it can be either new one or lease one or rental one. You can do modification according to your product. And material availability, whether it's a very seasonal availability or perennial, and also the packaging material, whether the packaging material is available in locally or you have to import or you have to depends on others. And transportation and it's a road access. The road connectivity is very important in the food industry. So whether it's a short shelf life product or long shelf life product, it has to reach the consumer market and quickly at market locations. And custom paid product for particular segments. Some ready to cook products or some flight kitchen products or custom paid product. And land and water treatment, effluent disposals, and land should be industrial background, and it should be converted. It should not be wet land, and dry land, industrial oriented land. And water, where you are selecting the location, should have the drought free area. So now the government of India has segregated the land where you should have the land. So what, depending on the water availability, you can plan your facility. And treated effluent disposal. Now this is a very big alarming issue. When you are treating effluent, you have to dispose it in proper way. The land should be available in your area, and you should have proper way of disposal facility. It's a very important, very threatened. Now we are facing very big problem of disposing the treated effluents. And availability of laborers, I mean, area and skilled workers, technical people. And product strategy, whether you are going to make an existing product, it's like whatever the market available product, same product you are going to make, or customized recipe for commercial acceptable products, like what we are making, some Karkand Pal and all. It's a traditional product. Now we are making and fine tuning to the market commercial viability. And for homemade recipes also, like ready to eat foods, traditional product we can pack in the ready to eat pouches. And packaging and labeling, really that discuss many things about the packaging. Many people design product how it is packaged. The packaging is very important because it gives the first appealing to buy the product. Some important packaging present your product and protect your product, and packaging helps to market the product and educate the customer what is inside, how we are packed and what is inside. Everything is give the packaging, and it must be user friendly and meet the regulatory requirements. So these are all the minimum information you must be present in the label. It should be the common name should be there, and quantity you must mention, and ingredient list, and name and address of the manufacturer and marketer, and best before date, and storage instructions, and nutritional information, and license number. That means FSSAI license number. It must be there. It's a minimum requirement, and special requirements based on your customer request. So the marketing, without good marketing, the best product also can fail. The pricing is a very important factor, and only your product can success in the market. So the cost of production must be factored in that, and your competition, what products available in the market, the competition also. The amount of quality that what you are giving in the product, and services and convenience, it's very important. And target buyers, you must have the target buyers. And ultimate target to cover, ultimately the product what we sell to make the profit. So it must be cover the cost and maximize the profits. And promotion. This is some low cost promotion ideas. The simple idea, that's the theoretical ones, the product demonstration and contests and flyers and posters, danglers, which helps to promote your product. And distribution, it can be the direct distribution, and make the product and directly sell to the retailer, to the consumer, and indirect distribution to the retailer, to the wholesaler, and comes to the distribution online. And scaling skill is determine consumer needs and desires, demonstrating how your product meets consumer needs, making the sale and follow. And once you make the sale and you have to do continuous follow with the consumer, how the product is feedback, everything you must get that. And these are all the basic certification you must do. This is FSSAI. Now the India must have the FSSAI certification. This is ISO 2005, and BRC is a special requirement certificate for the British Retail Consortium, and USDFDA for US exports, and Halal is a dual certificate, and kosher for Jews, and Eurogap for European Union. These are all the FSSAI is the must, but the rest are all things based on your customer requirements. These are all these theoretical things we have discussed. I like to share one practical experience, because when we started this 3 years before we entered the new line, beverages line, that time we thought we go with the unique idea. So we went to China and Taiwan and Thailand, everywhere, and we saw the product in aluminum cans. So they sell the fruit drink with the chunks and aloe vera beads and so many fruit pulps. So we thought, okay, the same kind of thing we will pack in here. So that we went and we studied almost 45 days. I was in China, so I went many industries, I discussed with the experts. Then we brought the machines and we set up the unit here. But what happened? That internationally we could not able to compete initially. So because the price is very competitive in international market. And also the availability of the raw material and packaging material is very important. So initially we imported all aluminum cans from the Dubai and US and South Korea. So the cost of the import, the transportation was very high. So that time we realized. So when we entered the project, the transportation of the raw material as a packaging material is a very important factor to consider. So then we realized, and we made some special product in it. So after 2 years struggle, we made all ethnic products. We tried to pack in milk products, because basically we are from the dairy house. We started, so because this is our experts, because we are the Indian population throughout the country, so they like new traditional product. Then we made badam milk and rose milk and chocolate milk and kandai and elaichi drink and karkandu pal, vellam pal, then kalanda pal. Now we are making, now we are marketing. So that also we struggled a lot. When we give it to other market, so it is very difficult to maintain the authentic taste in the product. So that's why we invested heavy money in the research and development. Now we got the success after 3 years of struggles. So now we have realized. So when you start up the project, the minimum 1,000 days we have to struggle, and that much of backup surplus you must have to sustain the facility. It is the learning things we have to understand from the practically. 1,000 days you have to sustain. It is not an easy thing. The same next day we cannot promote the product and we can build the brand. At the same time, when we approach the bank, branding. So the bank is very reluctant to give any fund for branding. So they don't want to develop any. If you are doing the branding, we will not finance. So it's the branding is very expensive one, and we need more money to pump in the branding. So until the bank won't finance, how we will build the brand. So that's why our mother company, that because we are running 15 years of milk, so that cash cow has helped us to create the brand. Now we are selling in almost 10 countries. We are selling in Chakra brand, almost 10 countries in the world, and local also we are developing.